Hi everyone, this is Neha from Nepra Handmade. Welcome back to my cozy little crochet corner where we learn, laugh and stitch together. So if you are someone who crochets often or has just started this beautiful journey, today's video is for you. I'm sharing some handy crochet hacks that I personally use or teach my students to make life a lot easier while crocheting. Simple habits that actually save time. It avoids confusion and keep your projects fun and stress-free. So grab your hook, relax and let's chat through some of these helpful tips together. Use stitch markers to mark your starting point. This might sound like a small thing, but stitch markers can save your project. Especially when working in rounds, it's easy to lose track of where your round began. Just mark the first stitch or the last stitch and that's it. It avoids confusion later and helps your pattern stay neat. And you don't need any fancy markers for this. Even a bobby pin or a safety pin will do that perfectly. Rewind yarn cakes or balls. If you have ever had yarn suddenly tangle while crocheting, you will love this hack. Rewinding your yarn into cakes or balls helps control the flow and keeps your yarn from turning into a spaghetti mess. Trust me. Also, it's super satisfying to pull yarn from a neat cake, isn't it? Especially when you're starting a fresh project. This is must. Even you can invest in a good quality yarn dispenser. That's also a perfect game changer. Keep a basic toolkit nearby. It's very important. I always keep a small crochet pouch with me. It has my scissors, my crochet needle, stitch markers, darning needle, a pen, a measuring tape and all of those. It saves you from getting up 10 times in one session just to find your scissors or ruler, your measuring tape, your crochet needle, everything. Even a small pouch or a zip case will do that. Trust me, this makes your crochet time smoother and more relaxing. Learn the magic ring properly. The magic ring is a must if you're into amigurumi or any kind of circular projects. I know it feels tricky at first. I struggled too. But once you get it, you will see how neat and tight your starting circles look. Practice with thicker yarn like medium weight yarn and slower movements. And once it clicks, you will never go back to chain circles again. Trust me. Keep a row counter app or a physical counter. Yes, when your pattern says repeat for 28 rows and you're already on your 4th coffee, it's really hard to remember where you left off. A row counter app on your phone or just a small click counter can save your work and time. Even writing on a paper works, but most of them feel lazy on doing such things. Just don't rely on your memory. We have all been there. So please do install just an app in your phone or use a click counter that works better. Batch your projects. If you're making more than one of something like keychains or flowers, try batching your work. Because making all the centers first, then petals, then sew later. It saves you time and helps your hands get into a rhythm. Also, batching reduces the start, stop pattern, which can break the creative flow. So always batch your work. For example, if you're making a tulip, first make all of the leaves and then go with the petals like that. So after completing and then you assemble all together once. So that kind of batching will help you a lot. Keep a pattern reference nearby. God, it's very important. I always suggest printing or writing down the pattern and keeping it beside you. Screens go off, apps close, and scrolling while crocheting isn't the best mix. Highlight rows as you go. It feels so good to check things off, and it saves you from losing your place every time you pause. So please keep a pattern reference nearby. It helps a lot and saves your time. It doesn't confuse you at all at times, so please do that. So those were my go-to crochet hacks that I love sharing with my students and using in my everyday work too. Which one did you like the most, or do you have your own little crochet hack? Share it in the comments below. I would love to try it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such cozy content from Nepra Handmade. Until then, happy crocheting!